Welcome to this Thursday night of our combined affiliate marketing 3.0 and 3FO affiliates platform. My name is Chantal. I am a rank leader in this community, and it is my pleasure to be your host tonight. There is a very special welcome to all the leaders, to all the participants, and specifically those who are here for the very first time. Because on Thursday night, we have panel and support. The masters of trainers are here, and they unpacking that what Chavez told us our community yesterday in words so that we know how to go into the market, and also for those of us who just need a repetition, a little bit of a different voice and a little bit more perspective, so that we can teach each other, because each one teach one is what we do here. There will be two sections here. We will start just now with the feedback of last night. And at the end, there will be questions and some support. So make sure that everybody of your team is here. And on that note, I am here to have the pleasure to welcome Trashis Gelo. He is our master trainer. He is tirelessly, consistently giving support in content to every single leader in this platform. He will be supported by Carl, another leader from the very beginning. But first, the floor is yours, Trashis.
Thank you, Chantal, and welcome everybody. Yes, this is a live Q&A Thursday evening, and this is the time when we bring clarity to the table through a panel. And it always gives me a mixed feeling that the number of participants are less, because how should we assume this? Like, people have less doubts, less queries, or there are only few people who we are able to reach out. Whatever the reason could be, but like you are here, we will provide clarity to each and every one of you. So last night was something very amazing that happened. For the first time ever, Chavez delivered something very, very exceptional. And it was sort of first time in the entire affiliate industry. So very quickly, we will recap what Chavez mentioned. And of course, we are going to have an exclusive master training as well on the everything that Chavez delivered last night. But just to give you an overview, let me share my screen and let us discuss what was proposed last night, which is completely amazing. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we all know that 3FO has been performing exceptionally well, right? Every day there is a new rank leader achieving one or the other rank. Every day people are joining, and do you know, like, we have a free alpha AI subscription limit of 10,000. Already there are like 8,000 people who have already subscribed to 3FO, and only a limited number of people now will have free access to alpha AI, which is about to be launched in like maybe 5 to 6 weeks. So the time is running, the clock is ticking. Make sure you are a part of 3FO before it's not too late, but yes, before everybody gets in and you are late. All right. So let me help you understand what Chavez pitched last night. And I feel very proud and very privileged, because whatever was pitched last night, it has two advantages. One, on the 3FO side, of course, it has, in a way, empowered the entire platform. And the other, it was on BTCC. So let us discuss this. Let me make it very simple to you all. Now we know that 3FO can be subscribed with the ignition pack of $500 worth in Ethereum base, right? There is only one package, and the same for the resubscription amount as well. Now, anybody who starts with the ignition pack, they get 100% passive yield. Am I correct? Along with the free products, of course. Right? And this is $5 a week, 1% every week, up till you make 2x, that is $1,000 worth in Ethereum base. This starts the very next day. So there are many people who are not still the part of 3FO. I don't know what they are waiting for, but every day there is a loss of this daily yield. The yield is paid weekly, but the calculation is daily. So the further you delay to subscribe to 3FO, more in terms of yield you are losing out. Right? So a basic $500 in Ethereum base gives you a $5 every week, 1%. That is almost 52% annually, right? Now, the advantage here is of BTCC. If you stay 1:1 ratio of BTCC, $500 worth ignition pack and $500 worth BTCC, 1:1, you get a faster yield and even more yield. So the yield growth factor here, it is 1.25% of 500. That gives you 6.25 every week. And you claim not just 2x, now you claim 3x. That's $1,500 worth of Ethereum increase, right? And if the staking of BTCC, remember this is we are staking BTCC, not investing, not depositing. It's staking of BTCC. That means whenever you reach your max limit, your max potential, you get back your BTCC, the same number. All right. So if you stake 1:2 in ratio of BTCC, $500 worth ignition and $1,000 worth BTCC, 1:2, you get 7.5 every week, and you claim 4x, that is $2,000 worth Ethereum base against just 500. Right? This is 100% passive. This is applicable for each and all. And this starts from the very next day. You buy a subscription today, next day onwards, you start claiming your yield paid every Wednesday. All right. So now everybody can claim 2x, 3x, or 4x, depending on whatsoever BTCC you stake, right? And the best part is you can claim this through your personal yield, through your level income, if you are building your network, if you are inviting people, and also through your builder's yield income. These three components together can help you achieve 2x, 3x, 4x even faster. Then you just don't have to depend on the weekly yield. You can claim this maybe in a day, right? So this is the base of 3FO. This is the foundation of 3FO. Weekly passive yield plus level rewards plus builders yield income and the ranks as well. But ranks has got nothing to do with your 2x, 3x, 4x. They are additional, right? So what Chavez proposed last night, that is something really exceptional. Now, for each and every community member, they can subscribe not just to the basic ignition pack or the alpha yield plus pack. They can subscribe to sub panel as well. So we call $500 worth packages as panel, and then there are 5 sub panels. And each sub panels can only be subscribed with an active previous subscription. That means you cannot directly purchase or subscribe to sub panel 243. You cannot directly get to sub panel 27. The hierarchy, the chronology is from 500. Everybody starts from 500. They can subscribe to next sub panel $1,500, then the next $4,500, then the next $13,500, then the next $40,500, and then the next $121,500 worth sub panel 243. And the best part is this is not an upgrade. This is additional to your existing subscription. That means if you have subscribed to panel, the $500 worth, you can now subscribe to sub panel 3, which is the next consecutive panel subscription, by paying $1,500 additionally. And what advantage do you get? Your yield growth factor increases. And if you do the same calculation, like you did this, 1:1, 1:2 for each sub panels as well, you again claim respective 3x and 4x for that sub panel. Okay. So for example, let's say you have subscribed to $500 panel. You are claiming by default 2x. This is your 2x. This is your 3x. And this is your 4x. So 2x, 3x, 4x of your subscription amount, right? So if you have subscribed to panel, only then you can subscribe to sub panels. Everybody starts with 500. So here you can see with BTCC staking 1:1, you claim 3x of 500 and you get a yield growth factor of 1.25. By default, it's 1% for every panel and sub panel. But with BTCC staking, the yield growth factor increases at each subsequent higher panels, sub panels. So maximum you can claim here is 1.5. But if you subscribe to sub panel 3, that is worth $1,500, you with just 1:1 staking, that is $1,500 sub panel and $1,500 worth BTCC, you claim 1.5 of 1,500. That is 78% APY, annual yield. And if you stake 1:2, that means $1,500 worth sub panel subscription plus $3,000 worth BTCC staked, it gives you 1.75%. That's 91% yield annually. So with each subsequent sub panel, your growth factor increases. It goes as high as 3% weekly, and that is 156% annually. And every sub panel you can subscribe one after the other in this sequence, in this chronology. So each sub panel gives you an additional weekly yield. So if you have not yet claimed maybe 2x, 3x, or 4x, your $500 panel subscription will give you like 1.5 every week, 1.5% every week. But if you have